What is up, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Welcome to my next part of the God of War commentary series. We just finished up a lot with Vanaheim and killed Heimdall, and we are about to see what happens next. And so we just got back to Mimir's house, and we are going to figure out what the next scene is and what we're supposed to do.
Tell her she's the best.
Enough.
Look at that.
The horn.
You really did it. How, in all the 9 realms, did you manage to kill Heimdall?
I knew our spear would do the trick. Well, happy Ragnarök, everybody. Let's drink.
He's technically right.
Heimdall's dead. I can't believe it. There's no stopping it now. Odin swore peace only so long as you spilled no more Aesir blood.
I refuse that deal.
Yet he honored it. But now...
But what? You and I know better than anyone that Odin's promises never last. We have the advantage now. It's time to bring him down.
No.
None of you understand what's coming. Odin's vengeance will be his only concern.
Not his only concern. The mask. Whatever knowledge it unlocks, that's what Odin wants more than anything. If I go back to Asgard,
Go
I can
back.
use...
Go back.
Look. If I can finish what I started there, awaken the mask, get answers. Maybe that's our way out of this. But I gotta go soon. Before they figure out what's happening.
And again, Odin is Tyr, so he's trying to figure out the logical way of how to play this out without revealing himself.
Do not ask me to put you at risk again.
And once he said, I have to find answers, Odin is like, okay, I have to allow him to do this to find answers for myself, too.
But Odin needs me. He trusts me. I'll be safe there. From a tactical perspective, am I wrong?
I don't much like it, but it is our best play. Dividing Odin's focus would buy us time.
And give us a pair of eyes in the enemy's inner sanctum.
But if there is truly a source of infinite knowledge, you can't let Odin have it.
Aye. And once he has what he needs from you...
Then I lose my leverage. I get it. I'll be smart.
Again, this was a cringe moment because post-game in multiple playthroughs after, you learn that Odin is Tyr. Or Tyr is Odin. And it's like...
Remember.
They're saying all this in front of him.
You too.
And we get to play as Atreus again. I love it. Yay! Now everyone else probably hates it, but I love it.
I do too, Sam.
Well, I still want to hear how you did it. You mean how we did it? Ah, you heard me. And therein lies a tale.
Atreus, listen. I can't let you go back without this.
A hammer?
Your key, please. You ever need a way out of a bad situation? Throw this down hard and say Wergi. One use only.
Wergi. Thanks, Sindri. Hope I don't need it.
Me too.
I mean, I would enjoy the same thing, right? Where if I was like in a sticky situation, I would need like a way out, because
Moving would
you
be way
prepare
down
for the
path.
worst case scenario. That's my
There.
logic. And so
Anything
that's
else
why I
should
think
know
that
about
would
Odin?
be really, really
Maybe,
helpful to have that.
Bliss or something. Like if I flip up his eye patch. Disintegrate. Aye, lad. Wouldn't that be? Yeah, no. Sorry, Mimir. I can't do your accent. I'm on my own for this one. Here we go.
And this is actually one of my favorite missions. I'll tell you why when it goes along. And who do we see?
Ben?
Fenrir! Yay!
You made it back! Hey.
Is this your wolf?
Ah! Stop doing that.
Oh, were you having a moment? It sort of looked like you were having a moment. I can go.
No. Sorry. This is Fenrir. It's okay, Ben. She's,
So I was right about your knife.
Huh?
I'm glad you found a place for his soul.
Again, it's kind of weird that
Hey,
they're doing this right outside the house, because I'm pretty sure the bird or the crow can hear all this, because it's very, very important.
Loki? This is my marble.
And where are you heading off to?
Back to Asgard. Hey, I'm actually using him.
Uh-huh.
Angerboda, look. Once I see this through, I'm gonna know everything. How to save my father, how to stop Ragnarok, and maybe, hopefully, how to bring our people back.
Loki, those are all very noble intentions.
It's just kind of interesting, because he wants to know the knowledge Odin
You
wants,
have faith in me.
and it's just... It's not right, because knowledge comes at a price. If you ever seen
I just hope the story
Indiana
about
Jones and the
Odin
Kingdom of
is
the
one
Crystal
we
Skull,
truly
you would
want.
know that at the end, whoever gets to return the skull gets a special power. The thing is that the villain, Spalko was her name, I think.
Oh, nice.
She got to have the knowledge, but at the cost of death. And so, personally, I don't want that upon Atreus, but I get what he wants. He's just been tricked by Odin, thinking that whatever lies in there is the key to everything. And then who do we see? The bird somewhere. Right there.
Okay.
I'm glad it spawns us here and not like at the bottom of the wall again. That would be so annoying.
It's probably in a study. Okay. Panic does nothing. Harness it.
Heimdall's dead. Happen to know something about that? Anything?
Well, I mean, everyone hated him.
Sure, sure. But have you seen anything? Something noteworthy?
I mean, you know, he did sock through pretty hard while we were out. Maybe someone found out? Got even? I don't know.
Are you suggesting my son had something to do with this?
I don't know. Honest.
Well, I had to ask. Never believed you had anything to do with this. I'm glad you're back.
So, I figured out what went wrong. I mistranslated a word here.
Did you now?
I thought it said beyond the cry of cold breath, but it actually reads the cry of first breath.
Well, that's somewhere else entirely. I know where that is. Young man, you've done it again. Go. Take the mask, take the sword, take the bird. Find Thor. We're going to Niflheim.
And then this was what was interesting. Well, not about the sword, but that you have to go find Thor rather than him coming to you. I'm like, okay, great, we're going on the fetch quest. Now, look at this chamber. Does it kind of remind you of Skyrim in a bit? Or any other temple like this in the Viking era?
Wasn't with grandfather?
No.
I think I know where he might be. Follow me.
I, also wanted to talk to you about Heimdall.
Don't. Not here.
You're right. Later.
Just like when we arrived.
Back in Helheim, I told you I'd help your mom understand how much becoming a Valkyrie meant to you. I wanted to, let you know that I meant it.
You didn't. And you're still alive?
I haven't yet, but I will. As soon as I come back.
There'll be plenty
Again,
of
this
time
is
to
still a
understand
glitch. It's weird that it's like glitching through her body. It's kind of hard to make the swords, I don't know, fluid. I kind of get it. And then I hear this music and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Just do it. Come on. This way.
Oh.
Come on. They're not gonna let you in otherwise. Look around. He'll be here.
These kind of remind you of like the look and the feel of the War Boys in Mad Max Fury Road, you know?
Thrud,
It's fine.
Hey, Thor. Seems like it might be a bad time, so... If you need a moment, I totally understand. No rush, but...
Right where I thought you'd be.
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't have brought her here.
What are you doing?
This is a really cool line right here.
Did I say no rush?
Well, not right here.
meant
Get
we
it in a
should
second.
Get going, right? We don't want to keep the Allfather...
Quiet!
He's right. You should get going. Dad? Don't do this.
It's already done. Let it be known.
This is a really funny
God of
line.
Thunder is good for two things: killing giants and pissing me. Any man who disagrees will greet Mjolnir with its face.
I can't. This isn't you.
Thor... Hugin is waiting outside. Please, let's just...
I said, quiet, boy.
That was like an intense moment because it's like they both hate each other.
What? No!
And then it got to like something really silly where it was like a really cool bar fight.
That's enough!
And then everyone's fighting.
And he's still got it.
And I thought this was really, really cool, though. Something we haven't really seen in a game like this before. Well, I mean, we've seen it before, but it's really cool to see this in a God of War game. That's what I meant.
I'm getting our weapons.
Thor's just sitting back.
Don't you think? Seriously?
It's just so funny, but also so cool, this scene. This is why I love it, because it's just different.
Damn it! The door's right there!
You can tell it's just a rather good story. This isn't thinking about what direction it's going in. Again, I was just watching Thor in the background, so I knew it was coming, that he was going to launch me. I just didn't know when. What's going on here?
Now shoot!
Will Odin be mad I'm killing Einherjar?
They're already dead. They can't really die again.
Then it goes down. Again, this is also a really cool scene, just because it's so different. We're not facing like any other enemies before. We're having just a little fun with the little bar fight.
What if you start it again? Right now, just put down the... Grab his arms. Let's get him out of here.
It's a good fight.
I'm sorry you had to see him like this.
No, it's fine. Really.
Hey, I'm strong, but you gotta help me out. Come on, it's not that far.
Everyone in the background just tuckered out from the fight. Or unconscious. Or even dead. And just a cool through to Thor conversation between father and daughter.
Get up.
Thrudy.
You are going to Niflheim with Loki. All Father's orders. You have to get up.
I know you're disappointed.
Disappointed? No. That was a glorious fight. You can't even say you're sorry this time, can you? It's what's one more broken promise. Grandfather treated you like crap. You were struggling. I get it. But you can't just... We're here for you. Mom and I are here for you.
Look at the individual hairs too on Thor. They really stylized and textured and detailed this scene to have every strand of hair very unique. So the detail is just really, really, really amazing. Even on Thrud, she looks really, really cool with the hair and everything.
Can I get you a water or something?
See, now he snaps to bring it. Like, sometimes he doesn't, sometimes he does. But I think the main thing is that he has a snap to bring the hammer.
You in a hurry to get back to Asgard?
Let's get this done. Should be this way? This way. Here we go. I'm not gonna get any side stuff. I know I say that in every single mission, but
Well, this isn't
just to reiterate,
Treasure hunt.
I'm technically right. I went the wrong way. I get it. Yeah, it's this way. Right. And then I love the beauty of this. Look at this.
fine, but I hope you know we're treating like that ditch.
It's beauty of the snow too. You kind of saw this in God of War 4, kind of around the Magni and Modi fight. It's really cool to see the detail of the snow and everything.
I'm not your pack I need a bigger challenge.
Okay, he'll take care of that
Who
one.
looks up to you? I hope you know that.
Then we go through here.
Parenting from you. Just find the thing.
Looks like we gotta head through that wall. You
Something
wanna...
I need to do first.
This is funny. He's been drinking so much, he has to like puke all that up. I get it. Now, I've never been in that situation personally myself, but just learning about it and knowing about it. If you drink too much, then you kind of have to puke it all up, and then you get a really bad hangover.
You have no idea the kind of shit I've been through.
Right. Had giant son of a all-powerful god with impossible high expectations. How could I ever know what that's like?
I should just let Thor deal with a lot of this. He's very strong. Okay. These guys are pissing me off. I need some health anyways.
You know, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just pointing out we're not that different.
I got no interest in bonding over shared blood.
Another wall of ice. Thor, could you... Okay. I just want to add one more thing. If you can't be yourself, you also might not feel like you can follow your own path. Doesn't sound familiar to you at all?
Too easy.
I'm not gonna go get
This
that.
clearly isn't the right way.
It's not. I don't know why I went here.
So we've got some similar life experience. What does it matter? Seems stupid to gripe about the things we can't change.
Who says we can't?
Moving on.
That works. Good work.
We're far from Uvalde's workshop, right?
Far enough.
Now this is probably the hardest part of the mission. There's a lot of enemies I have to face.
Again with the griping.
Calling out a problem
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome. I will say the sword's doing work over there. You're lucky she's helping, too.
The thing is, I was only focusing on the Frost Giant, or Frost Ancient before. The thing is, I'll just deal with the rest of the enemies right now.
Don't bother me.
Oh, that's Thor's hammer. I thought that was one of the things he shoots out. Okay, Thor. Nice job. Yeah, the thing is, before I was rushing it, and so it was,
Problem solved. Don't have to
like I was before. I was just focusing on the Frost Agent before, but this time I'm just focusing on their enemies.
So, it was.
I think we go down here. Realize something or something. I don't know.
What are you going to say when you see them again? Sif and Thrud, I mean.
If all father's pleased, it doesn't matter. I don't need you to solve my family problems for me. Just find the mask. Let's get out of here.
Up this way. Looks like there's a path.
I guess that was just for side stuff. I don't know.
One pathway coming up.
Then we get to this area.
Freedom? Out here without Fabio looking over your shoulder?
Well, yeah, I guess. It's different from what I'm used to. In a good way. Looks like we gotta get up that cliff. I think we...
No thinking.
Every single time. That's so fun. That would be a cool thing as Atreus. Then we get to this area, and then I thought this was pretty cool. It's literally the dead animal. Again, I forgot the lore behind it, but just the animal of the that belongs in Niflheim.
Maybe. I can check.
I'm gonna try to clear the enemies before he gets here.
Thor, I hope everything goes okay when you see Sif and Thrud again.
Well, hoping's better than thinking.
You're dead.
Don't bother getting.
Come on, Thor. It's right here.
It's
Here
here.
we go. And this probably is one of my favorite scenes in the game, too. You'll see why.
Gotcha.
Phew. That was close. Thanks, Thor.
Wasn't about to lose that.
Loki, you did it. We are on the verge of great things. All of our work together.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. You are here. Why?
His father murdered Heimdall. Forseti has proof. Take it.
No. Leave him alone. I command it.
You said no more Aesir blood would be spilled. You said family comes first. You don't think that this is retribution for him being here? He's put your granddaughter in danger. He's made your son miserable.
Loki didn't kill Heimdall. His father did.
He has
Your
a point.
daughter is old enough to make her own mistakes.
Yes.
And your husband started drinking again, all on his own. Dismissed! You two, a word.
Can't you see what's happening? He's not protecting us. Magni, Modi, our boys. We used to tell them stories by the fire. Do you remember? We would carve those wooden horses. We would play and laugh until the sun sank and they fell asleep in our laps. They were thrown at the Allfather's problems like brittle knives to a mountain face. And for what? What if Thrud's next?
Again, this whole scene is very tender between them. And then Thor wakes up.
You kill my sons. Sleep in their beds. Turn my father against me. My daughter.
I have no idea what's happening.
You know, I finally thought of something I can teach you.
Hey,
Young.
stand down! Sentry better be right. Where you? Sindri. Ugh. You sure know how to plan an exit.
Atreus.
And then here, again, Kratos, I think, was waiting for him.
Glad you're safe, lad.
Got out just in time. Pretty sure I burned my bridges in Asgard, though. Wait, why were you out here?
Sindri told us where you would arrive should you find trouble.
Oh, thought you might have been exploring without me.
No, lad. Your dad was just concerned. Though, now
Then this is the spot we spawn every time in, so I'm gonna wait here.
It's also crowded and tense back home. Don't you miss the three of us out finding our own adventures?
Putting off the inevitable.
Exactly.
It's not the worst idea. I do want to show everyone the mask, but it'll keep.
That's another clue. I'll explain in the end.
Back, everybody!
Hey, you made it.
I'll get to you. Join us at the table if you're ready to stay.
See? I told you the key would get him home.
Because you tapped it with a hammer. Dwarven magic makes no sense.
And I'm looking at this door for a reason.
Luna one time made me a breastplate out of dog.
You're back. Are you okay?
Figure that one
I'm
out.
fine. I just hope unlocking this thing was worth the cost.
You have it. What did it show you?
I didn't get to use it. They found out about Heimdall. I had to run. But at least Odin can't use it either.
But if you didn't get any answers from the mask, all you've done is steal Odin's greatest treasure. Just after your father's killed his most loyal ally. None of us are safe.
And then this is interesting, and probably one of the best scenes in the game. I love it.
Sound Galahorn and bring Odin to justice. Now.
You'd incinerate every soul in Asgard and call it self-defense?
Does he ever suggest plans or just crap on everyone else's?
The obvious plan is staring you in the face. We don't need Odin to use this. We can slip into Asgard and do it ourselves, right under his nose. We gain the knowledge we need to shatter this prophecy of war once and for all.
Except begging your pardon, you don't have a way into Asgard.
They got the big horn, don't they?
Oh, so you expect them to sneak into Asgard blowing a horn that sounds across all the realms?
I expect you to bite my blue butt cheek.
Please, just think about it.
This mask. The easy answers that it promises. I know this. Shortcuts always have a price.
I love that line because yes, Kratos in the old God of War games in the Greek universe
Think it's a chance.
sought answers because he wanted to know what would happen, but there was a price to everything. Now I'm not gonna spoil what happened in God of War 1 and 2, but yeah, big consequences did happen, and so he knows not to mess with answers.
I know I've been a burden to you all. I know you've questioned why you even pulled me out of that hole. I have too. But it's clear now. This is what I'm needed for. This is my purpose. One last time, I will pick up my spear and I will lead us to Asgard.
Excuse me.
And it's like, wait, what?
You got away to Asgard.
All this time he didn't want to fight, and then now he finally learned.
Lads! Not that I fear.
And now he wants to fight and lead? Weird.
Held Asgard.
You would have gotten us all killed. And we needed to give Loki time to find his destiny. Here it is. It's all led to this.
If we can get inside, I'm going after Odin.
I will not stop you. We can do both.
Spot on, brother. If the mask doesn't give us an out, we'll still have the drop on him.
Works for me.
Let's do it then. And quickly, before he sees us coming.
He does hate surprises.
Slow down, you damn spruce.
And I still think Brock is just the smartest person in this room right now because he realizes all
It's
this.
an ancient path. We can't reach it from here.
Where then?
Let me collect my things and I'll show you.
You ain't got no things. And where you going with that mask, Brock? That belongs to the kid. He earned it. All you done was make passable dirt soup.
Brock, it's okay.
No, it ain't. This ain't right. All the pieces ain't welding together true.
A very smart
What's with him
dwarf.
calling you Loki anyway? You know that ain't his name. Hey, I'm talking to you.
And again, just like everyone else, I was just like, what's going on? And not until right here, I was like, oh, it's Odin.
Tell your brother to throw me the mask and you've got a deal.
Freya, if he dies...
Now. Wasn't part of the plan, but if he dies, we are square for Heimdall. And honestly, you got a bargain.
I will kill you. Plan on that.
So nice spending time with you again.
Freya, please.
Can't be in two places at once, Frig. Hey!
This is a very intense scene. Kratos is ready, but also he has to care about the safety of Atreus.
I am in control! Here! Throw me the mask! Now! Too bad, son. Looks like war after all.
And then we see Brock die.
You have to. You can't. You can't. Maybe if I go back.
And it's... The thing is, Sindri brought him back.
I know what you done.
And I think I realizes he wanted him back, but again, just like Jesus resurrecting Lazarus, when Jesus is crying, I know I'm talking about religion right now, but it wasn't just because he brought him back, it's because he has to die again. It's because everyone has to witness him die again. And this is kind of the same thing you see with Brock and Sindri, is that, yeah, Sindri brought him back, but you have the double loss. Everything just happened. And so everyone is so sad because Brock died. But also, Odin tricked them all. And so there's a lot hanging on this. There's a lot to think about and ponder.
What do we do now?
Now we kill Odin. And anyone who gets in our way.
Atreus.
And Atreus is probably like the biggest one who has the biggest sadness of this. Because it's kind of, he just feels a lot of shame and burden on him.
Where are you going?
Home.
We are done.
Very sad scene.
You can't run away from this, Kratos. Odin won't stop until we stop him. We need you here.
And then I thought this was very interesting. It just says leave. Because there's a lot
Father,
that just happened.
where are we going?
And they have a lot to process. And so Kratos is just like, I'm done. I faced a lot in my lifetime. I had enough war. I do not want another. I'll do my best to complete this small mission, but I will probably have to pause in the middle of it for the next part.
I want to go hunting.
I will follow.
We are with
Look
you,
at the
Atreus.
the sadness and like the expression. This is the first time we see the expression of sadness in Atreus' face.
What do you want?
Deer.
Which way we headed, lad?
In the direction of deer.
So, this is a cool callback because it reminds me of the very, very first mission in God of War 4. Where Atreus, but the thing is it's flipped because Atreus knows how to hunt. While in the first game, or God of War 4, Kratos was teaching Atreus how to hunt. And so, the thing is, he knows how to hunt. The thing is, why is he doing it again?
Do you wish to speak of what happened?
Because he wants just to process everything, to escape, to not think about it anymore.
He just needs space.
Here. Tracks. They're leading that way.
Atreus, violence changes us. You are not weak to feel its effects.
We're all feeling its effects.
And so it's just an interesting moment because this is Atreus' first time. The thing is, we also saw Atreus cry during his first kill in God of War 4, but this has a lot more burden and shame on him. And that's why you see in his face. But also, it's interesting because Kratos has a lot of experience killing this as well. A lot of burden and grief Kratos has gotten as well. And he has to teach Atreus what to do. They found another animal. And just like the first game, you have the same animation. Instead of downward though, it's up. There must be something behind it, why they chose that. The thing is, I could shoot. I want to shoot. And you kind of have the buttons to shoot, but Kratos stops you.
Why? That was running.
And so are we.
I don't understand.
When an animal is wounded, it must stop the bleeding, or it will die. We have been wounded, and this is a distraction.
It's my fault.
No.
We should find Sindri. I have a pretty good idea where he might be.
Lead.
Then we head back. Again, I still love all the details, the textures and everything, the lighting. Everything about this game in terms of graphics is just absolutely stunning. PlayStation does a really, really great job of detailing all their games. And not just in God of War, but Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, Bloodborne, a lot of different games. Or they just spent so much in terms of the graphics around it.
Our actions have
And
consequences.
yeah, it's sometimes games are not all about the graphics, but it adds to the experience, you know?
If I had just...
Seen through a deception that fooled us all. Stopped an attack you could not predict. There is no if, Atreus.
That's the paradox of life, you know? If I did this, if I saw this, if I predicted this, things would change. But that's the thing, you don't know the future. And that's kind of like the life lesson. You just have to learn.
Anna, it's Becky.
Around.
Come.
We can take the sled when you're ready.
Atreus is very, very quiet because he's very sad, but knows what's about to happen. Okay, have to make it to the temple.
Here's something.
And I think we have time to see Sindri and then get to the next part.
Mimir, is there a chance that we could bring Brock back? Sindri did it once. Maybe we could figure out a way to do it again.
I'm afraid not, little brother. When a soul missing its full gear, its direction, like Brock's, leaves its corporeal form, well, it can't reach the Lake of Souls. He's not only dead, he's been denied an afterlife. There's nothing to bring back.
It's really gone.
Atreus, if there was anything we could do, I promise you, we'd be doing it.
And Atreus doesn't realize this. Kind of like in Avengers Endgame. Thing is, again, this is a spoiler. Yeah, the thing is, yeah, you could try to bring Nat back, but it's already done. You can't. It's unfixable. It's a fixed moment in time, just like Brock's death. And so you can't bring back of what is already dead.
Aye. They'll follow you no matter where you go, little brother.
If you are to sail, do it toward somewhere.
I
think we have to go over here.
Still work. We can get up to the temple that way.
We have enough time. That's 7 minutes. 5 minutes more or less. We could do this, right? Yeah, we can sprint. Again, it's very different with the snow on here. Before, if you've seen any of my God of War 4 screenshots, this is a very cool golden walkway here.
Yes. What makes you so sure?
With Tyr's statue fully intact and the snake in the background. So it's very different seeing this in Ragnarok, because it's just a very different sight. And then we see Sindri.
Sindri?
He's very, very sad.
Sindri,
More than Atreus was, actually. He's lost his brother twice. And so he has a lot of stuff. And then, but that's part of like the death, is that there's a lot of anger. And where does he direct it towards? Them.
But some of us were bigger fools than others, aren't we? I gave you everything. My skills, my friendship, my home. My secrets. My treasures.
But I kind of understand for him, really, I do.
And now what have I got?
He's given a lot to them, which is insane. Or, like, he gave them a compass, a home. He's given them ways into the Bifrost. He's given ways in God of War 4 how to solve everything and get to the top of the mountain. And Jotunheim. And he's been very, very helpful.
What can we
And
do?
then, but the thing is, at what cost? They didn't really give him... they didn't really give him anything back.
There is no we. There's only you. No matter what the cost. So what you can do is get the fuck out of my sight.
He has a lot of sadness in him. A lot.
More than how you wish.
He's very broken. That's the best way to describe him right now. And he'll continue to be. So, we just have to leave him alone. So there's not much we can do.
I thought we were his family too.
We were.
There's no making this right, is there?
No. But I know I'll feel better when we brought Odin to justice.
Justice. Justice is not what we seek. It is vengeance. Every path I walk leads back to vengeance.
So I'm gonna actually, while they talk, I'm going to pick this up in the next part, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We are nearing the end. Can't wait for it. And so hopefully you guys are just having fun, staying safe, and just enjoying yourselves with friends, family, work, school, whatever is going on. And with lots of love and respect, I will see you guys next time. Bye, and peace out.